Hi there, Ron here of Variable Play. Welcome to another open game night.
Open game night
What
live.
sorcery is this?
I
Hi,
made it.
everyone.
I
He's got a
made it.
collar on.
I made it.
Hey,
Um,
everybody. I'm Denmark, and down right here is.
Hi, I'm Kia. We didn't rehearse
and
this.
of,
Okay.
oh, sorry. And our special guest. Everything changed in like a split second.
Oo nga eh, parang nag-time warp eh. Parang nag-space warp.
And of course, our guest of honor. Excited? Are you?
Yes.
What's
Whoa.
our adjective for today?
No.
Excited, Jake.
Special
Excited.
guest.
Funny.
Wow, funny guy.
Hi.
Hey,
Funny guy,
Morgan.
Jake.
Hello.
Hi, Morgan.
Good guy,
Kanina
Jake.
pa nag-first si Morgan eh.
Hey. We're not gonna be Hakelit. We're not gonna be talking
Hey,
about or revealing the top 100,
No,
right?
no.
We're gonna be talking about the process, but soon enough, the top 100 will come out, right? Excited,
Yeah.
Jake?
It's right in front of me actually. Nandito lang sa
Whoa!
sa laptop ko sa tabi.
Someone
Ayan,
knows the raffle winners.
The raffle winners, di ba? So, make your bets, guys. How did the ranking shake out?
But it's
How many-
really
how-
better.
How many did we get for
How
entries?
many?
I mean, how many?
100, diba? It's
How many?
it's called one,
No,
top
I mean,
100.
How many people voted? There you go.
So we ended with 110 submissions this time.
Wow.
Almost
Which
doubled
is-
last year.
Almost doubled from last year. So, yeah. And I'm excited. May pahabol pa eh. May last pa. Actually, merong, nung sinara ko na yung poll, somebody messaged me and said, pwede pa bang humabol? Sabi ko, sige na nga.
Oh
Dahil
no!
whoever you are, you know who you are.
That last vote will shake up the whole system.
It did,
That-
actually. It did.
Wow.
Nakita ko na siyempre, binilang ko na eh. Tapos biglang pumasok yung vote niya. Sabi ko, ay! Nako.
Nako.
That makes it really exciting. And you know what? It's been a year since I personally actually met Jake a year ago because of the top 100.
That's true.
we haven't
Right,
met
that's right.
physically. We haven't met online. I just see his name.
Pen pals lang
We
kami ni
invited him.
Denmark. Technically, pen pals.
And it's been a year.
Kami ni Jake, ano lang, I buy his games or I sell games to him.
I think the last time we saw each other, Ron, was the other Ron's wedding. Ron Terwell's wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
the last time we
I was
saw
supposed to be there.
I sold you War Machine.
Awesome game. In case somebody wants to buy that around in the market.
In case someone wants to buy.
And it's now for sale again.
It's not with me. I'm doing a service to the person who owns it. Na if somebody wants it,
It's
Cool.
up for grabs.
Cool. Thank you for
Alright.
joining us, bro. It's amazing.
Sorry. Hindi ko akalaing aabot ako eh, kasi I just arrived from dinner and yun.
He's wearing a collared polo shirt.
Oh,
It's like,
Yeah.
formal.
How do you see that?
Not often.
Not often.
Cool.
Cool.
Hey, any games you guys been playing recently? Of course, that's what we open the show with. Hopefully, we encourage other people to try out games or give them envy. We have this game. We
We'll,
don't-
we'll make boodle you guys. Okay, on the digital side, I'll start.
Okay, cool.
I've been. We all know the Steam Autumn Sale just ended, so
Did?
I'm sure everyone's got their own bunch of games, or maybe just two or
I
three AAA
can't.
games. Hey, there's still a Christmas sale coming up, so save your wallets from that.
Winter sale.
Winter
Hey,
sale.
Luvin.
So, hey, Luvin. I have been playing The Ascent,
Ooh.
the top-down twin-stick shooter RPG that was very well made by an indie developer. It's their first game, and they did it very, very well. I am so surprised. It may be a
RPG?
twin.
Ay, shooter nga eh. Not
well,
listening.
It is. It is.
RPG
it is an
shooter.
RPG. RPG-ish So you got skills,
Mhm.
you got skill points, etc. But the twin stick shooting part, wow, that they really incorporated really well, and the graphics is impressive, really impressive. So I've been
Mm.
playing that,
Metal
and
Slug.
it
Pew
caters
pew.
to a lot of computers, even below the 10, even though with computers with graphics cards below the 10 series. So it's playable.
Cool.
The Ascent.
Cool. That's what you've been playing
Yep,
recently.
the whole time.
Cool. That's what's eating up your
Nice,
time. All right.
nice.
How about you, Jake? Anything you've been playing recently? I saw you.
Well,
You
yeah,
played. You
yeah,
played.
yeah. Yesterday, I met up with good old buddy Ron Terrell, our fellow co-anchor in the new show.
News.
New show. And we played several games. I guess the highlight of that game night was we got to play Dominant Species.
Oh, okay.
So I
Ooh.
don't know
Ooh,
if you guys know kind of game Dominant Species is.
a
How long
long
did it
one.
take you? How long did it take you?
It's a long game. Basically, it's an area control game set in like 30,000 BC. Binasa ko yung description so naalala ko pa yung description.
The
30,000
instructions, na?
BC. And you're right, it's very long. I've only played it 3 times since 2010. Third time
My
kahapon.
God.
and
Hey, congrats.
Once every
and
4 years, more or
no,
less.
because ang tagal niyang laruin that game. It can play up to 6 players. Hey,
Hey, Dwayne,
Hey,
Dwayne is
go on.
here. It
Play
can
up
play
to
up
six
to
players.
6 players, and the previous times I played it, 5 and 6 players. It took 6 hours. I swear. First time natutunan ko
Gosh.
yung dominant species. Nakatingin na, inaya ako in some convention. Somebody like, I can't even remember who asked me. Sabi niya, hey, gusto mo maglaro ng dominant species? Sabi ko, okay. Nisip ko parang ano lang siya. Magso-small world lang ako, ganun. Tapos, before I knew it, after the game was over, pagtingin ko sa, oh my God, 7 o'clock na. Ano nangyari?
So,
But
so
yeah,
it's
we got to
an hour per player, right?
parang I would
Kinda.
say something like that. So it's an area control game where you're trying to, I guess, stake your claim on the ever evolving Earth before the Ice Age. And what makes it interesting is it's a pre-programming worker placement game, war
My
game. So
gosh.
it's like Kemet. Na you have to pre-program. Sorry, not Kemet. The other one, Cyclades,
Okay.
where you have to
Yep.
pre-program your actions. But the actions here are much more brutal. Like 12 actions of brutality. yung ano. And that's it. That's how the Dominant Species is played. It's super awesome. Pero kami, we played 3-player. Took us only 4 hours actually. So quite an achievement.
Is it the one with the dinosaurs and a volcano? Is that the box cover for
The
it?
front
Am I
cover,
right?
yeah. Or was that
Yes. May rhino, may bird, may big bird. Tapos merong dragonfly.
Right.
Nalala ko kasi I did an unboxing actually. May raw video of the unboxing. So I was describing the animals. This is the rhino mammal. I was like, I wasn't sure what the animals were. This is the amphibian salamander. Parang ganun. I wasn't
do
sure.
you
Look,
want
Jake.
to select factions in that game? No.
Yeah. The factions in the game, it's a war game. The factions in the game are literally animal kingdoms. So you represent the mammals, you represent the reptiles, you represent the mosquito.
Mosquito.
My insects. My insects. And it's very funny because it like leads to a lot of just like any game, merong narrative. So merong and the game ended na merong isang dagat in the middle of the earth na nandun kami lahat, naka-huddle kami lahat. Yung mga mammals, yung mga reptiles, yung mga amphibians, nandun kami lahat. So kami naglalaban, yung mga sea snake, yung mga dolphin, naglalaban. Kasi nasa dagat eh. We called it like the Great War on the Earth in the sea.
See. Hey, Dwayne said he forgot to vote.
Well, Dwayne. Nabilang ko na, Dwayne. Saka sinabi ko na eh. Sinabi ko na nabilang ko na, saka sinara ko na. Even though may pinahabol ako na isang vote. So, sana minessage mo ako, Dwayne.
It's over. It's over.
over.
110.
Closed.
110. Right. 110.
110. Let's keep it clean. 110. Naging 111. Well, actually, maganda rin yung 111. Actually, maganda number din.
1-1. in 2021.
Cool.
Ano?
Dominant species.
Dominant species.
How about you, Ron? Anything new?
Uh, well,
Age of Civilization?
yeah, recently I tried Age of Civilization. I got to play Age of Civilization again. But actually, kasi kaka-larong atin lang din namin yesterday. So, pakita ko na lang yung kakarating lang
Whoa,
na,
Pan America?
yeah,
Ooh.
Panem.
Panam.
Yay!
Yeah.
See,
Nice.
Take you
Jake,
to the seller.
we're gonna try that, Jake. Yeah,
Panam.
Ham.
Pan-Am.
Pan Am. Dwayne said they promoted it last Monday. The top
Talaga
100.
ba? Sayang naman. Ano ka ba, Dwayne?
Oh.
Promote siya, pero nakalimutan niyang bumoto.
Uy, ang dami kong reminders, Dwayne, na ikaw, daming beses kong, dalawang groups pa yung pinag-remindan ko.
Di daw siya nagkulang.
Hindi ako nagkulang, ikaw.
You haven't played Pan Am yet, I assume, right? But you've played it with Ron, with me and
Yes,
Javi.
I have tried it already. It was just a little bit lower in the buy list, but somebody was selling it online. I'm
In
like,
front of you.
that is
Right
actually
price?
a very acceptable price. Let's
Less
go.
than 5,000? Go. That's Ron's
Grabe.
limit. That's Ron's limit, right? You're
That's
5,000.
Wait.
It's over.
I think I remember that. The only one in the list that Pan Am sold. That's the only one I saw. I think was that you?
Yes, that was me.
Oh, okay.
That was me. And
People are
and the seller also like, sir, kayo po ba yung sa variable play?
No,
Hindi ako yun. Hindi ako yun.
Celebrity. No.
Your reputation precedes you, huh?
So natuwa pa ako. It's parang, so now I owe the seller a playthrough.
Shout out.
He's asking us
Shout out.
to
Dude, we'll do a playthrough on Saturday.
yeah. So we can do a playthrough
Pan Am.
of
Excellent
Panam.
game.
Hey, guys, people are shouting out bets, I think. These are bets, right?
Oh, is that
Titignan ko nga yung vote ni Morgan. Terraforming Mars ba yung number 1 ni Morgan? Parang
Sleeping Gods, number 1.
Parang iba yung number 1 ni Morgan.
Hey,
We'll
if you
see.
guys have anything that you voted for as number 1 on the top 100, Philippines top 100, and you don't mind sharing it, hey, share it here. What's your number 1 vote? Let's see. We should have a pot for this one.
Oo nga eh. I was
Oh, we
thinking one of the things we can do is bracket. Parang alam mo yun, parang March Madness. Fill up your bracket. Fill up your top bracket. Sino yung last 15 or top 5?
Surviving or
No.
survival of the fittest. Cool.
That's a good plan.
Cool. My turn? Yes? No?
Mm.
Yes.
Cool. I played that one. Mind management. So good. It really is. It's like
Heard
It's,
so many good things about it.
it's like hidden roll done right. Seriously.
And I love,
It
I
doesn't
really like the
overstay its
art.
welcome. It's there's a lot of things inside. Art. There's a lot of secret things inside that box, underneath that box, on the edge of the box, on the side of the box. I haven't seen the bottom. I mean, underneath everything else. I haven't tried it yet. So there might be a secret one under the game trays. I'll try to see later. But if you guys are looking for one versus many, it can play up to 5. You can try it out at Tabletopia, I think. So we should try it out one of these days. But of course, nothing beats the tactile aspect of the game and in your face bluffing. Are you here? No. Have you been here? No.
Yes? Question mark.
Are you supposed to use your assertive voice when you play this game? Are you here? Are you here?
It's like the Dune thing, the voice thing. Are you here?
Yun yun. Spoiler ba yan? Hindi ko
Batman?
pa alam yan.
Are you here?
No. What do you mean you don't know? It's right there in the start.
Ganun ba? Okay.
So there you go. If you want to try it, the rules might be a little bit overwhelming, but as soon as you start playing it, you just have to teach it in such a way that this set or this section goes here, that section goes for you guys. And as soon as they can figure out that all of the things that I'm gonna be doing as the one versus all will fall in this category, and you're all gonna be falling under this category, then it becomes intuitive. But we should try it. I think you guys would like it. So there you go. Mind management, and of course, Ticket to Ride 15th, because we're gonna be reviewing it tomorrow. Tomorrow at 9 p.m. That's straight from the meeple's mouth. So there you go. That's what we've been playing
Excellent.
this past week, and I'm happy that I get to play again.
Bravo.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Because there was like October, I think that was like the least. I only played like one day for the whole of October,
Mm,
and that's it.
Oh,
I
Morgan
Uh,
definitely
said
miss them.
something.
oh no, we forgot this. We forgot this part. Seriously.
Right. You forgot.
Grabe.
No, no, no.
Mm.
There you go. So that's what we've been playing, and if you guys are interested or want to see the games that we've mentioned, you can Google search it or Board Game Geek it. It's gonna appear there. But
I-BGG mo.
BGG mo. Hey
I-BGG mo.
Ken Ru Delarama, thanks um for hearting. I think it's a heart. Yes, love. Love the liking and loving the stream. It's right there.
Thank you.
How can
Thank
you not know
you.
what the heart looks like?
Dude, I don't know what they call it in Facebook. The thumbs up
Ah,
is a
okay.
like. The heart is love. There you go. And
Pinusuan.
It's called
yes.
Facebook Love. Yes. And then Facebook Like.
Emoji.
Yes.
Yeah.
Emoji.
But enough of us. We're here to actually. We're
Talk
really
about
excited
Jake.
for the top 100 by Jake, and we have a few questions, and
Wow.
hopefully Jake
Wow.
can
Yeah.
answer it, right? And no giveaways, no spoilers for the top 100, but
Not
of
too
course,
much. We
not
can make assumptions.
we can
I'll try
depends on
to
we
how
keep
can we can
a straight
speculate.
face. I'll
it
keep a
depends
We can
on
straight
how
face
speculate.
Jake
and
will
bluff.
answer this. He might Tom Holland this one.
All right.
It's a verb
So
now, ah. Baka itamalan.
so we'll see
Ayun,
what
okay.
happens, but
No
of course
spoilers.
our episode will be about the top 100 Philippine games, and for the past year we last year we had it with 67, am I right? 63, 67
60,
entries,
62 entries.
62 entries, and you can dig deep into the forums, and you can see what number one was up to 15.
2020.
Well, all of the hundreds, but from it formed the Christmas tree. It starts from number 15 going
Memorable yung Christmas
one.
tree, no? I
Right?
was, grabe yung ano. Creative, ano ko dun, spark to remember that. Meron akong
So,
bagong idea this year, eh. Kaya excited ako.
so it
Yun.
happened last year, and I think for the past month, uh, Jake was promoting and opening it to people to actually send in their entries. Just 15 games, top 15 games for you. Either you've played it, or you own it, or you sold it, but you know what it plays like. As long as it has an entry on BGG, it's been printed, and you can, even if you played it digitally, it counts. So for the past month, Jake was waiting for our entries, and he said it earlier, he finally tabulated
Oops.
everything. He has the results, and of course we are excited, but we also would want to get behind the idea of how this all started. So we came up with a few questions, and hopefully Jake can answer it without Tom
Oh, he
Hollanding
will.
things. So
Jake will answer
Depends
this.
depends on how good your questions are. Diba?
Oh
here we
yeah,
go.
I might
very
slip
good. We got at least
showbiz
we,
questions pala to.
yeah. Well, welcome to
Sino
may
Itech?
Si
may
Leche
mirror
Tech.
dito. Anyways, so we got a few questions here, very serious questions. So let's start off with the first one, okay, Jake?
Sure.
Okay, if you were a potato, And for the benefit of those who don't know,
Yes, yes, Tito Boy.
um,
Yes, Tito Boy.
okay, who came up with this idea? And was it you or a group of you?
A group of you?
Wait, wait, is this an actual question? First, I have
Yes.
to think what how a potato feels, and then I have to well, in respect of all potatoes out there and their emotional feelings, etc. I don't want to get cancelled by the potato society or something, right? But
Potato.
no, serious, wait lang. Ano ba?
I have no idea. This was not in the script.
Yeah.
So I have no
So again,
idea.
if you were a potato, and then for the benefit of those who do not know about the top 100, who came up with the idea?
Well,
Oh, that's a real
oh,
question now,
okay.
right?
That's the real question. Okay, so
They're all
so I
serious
have to,
questions, really.
I have to think about how potatoes think now. But
Threw you off.
but no, I guess I came up with the idea last year on this top 100, and I think the original thought was this is not something new. This is something that they do all the time in out west in the US, diba? Or on
Mhm.
BGG, that they
Right.
do a top 100. And I think the most popular top 100 that we see every year is the Dice Tower one, where they
Mhm.
will, you know how Tom Vassell, Z, they will do their top 100 list, but on the side they also ask their subscribers to submit their top 100 games. So I
The
always found that
viewer's
very
choice. The
the
viewer's
people's
choice.
choice. They call it the people's
Mhm.
choice top 100, and I always found that interesting because for all the games that Tom knows, that Z knows, it's their job, diba, to play so many games. The people
What a
will
job.
always it's awesome. The people tends to have a different top 100. So,
Mm-hmm.
and ako, when I look at that list, it feels like parang mas nakaka-relate ako doon sa top 100. Iba siguro feeling pag araw-araw ka naglalaro ng games. Iba na yung top 100 na nabubuo mo. But yung
Mhm.
people's choice, usually it's like a list of favorites of people, nga, kasi nga people's choice, etc. So that's where I got the idea na why don't we do something similar here? I don't think no, anybody's ever done that because I feel like it's a crazy difficult logistical task to do it, but
Yes.
I did it anyway. I tried
Nah.
it. I tried it, and that's how I got the idea. And last year was successful. We did it for the first time last year. We got 62 people to submit their votes, and this year we got 110 people to submit their lists this year.
Mhm. They
Naalala ko pa
Denmark?
nga last year. Kasi
It was.
yung instructions, di ba? Parang top 100 games of 2020 of all time. There's like
Yeah,
this there's this caveat for the all time, and naalala ko nalito ako doon. So yung submission ko was talagang pang 2020 games. Nung
may nawala
una
yata
tas
ako.
No, no,
Yeah,
you're
go.
here.
Okay,
sige.
go.
You're here.
Wait, ba't nag-green screen bigla? What the hell? But anyway, go on.
What's that?
Kasi si Clint was saying, Jake, naka-green screen kaya ata. Okay, I'll try to turn it off. Tapos parang biglang na-transport ako bigla.
That's
Lalo ka na
Dude,
green screen.
you're in Denmark's house.
that's my game. You're in my house. What the hell happened?
I have no idea what I'm doing. Anyway, go on, Ron. You were saying something.
Denmark,
Ayan,
you
ayan,
wanna
okay
take
na.
the second
Ayan,
question?
okay na.
Astig.
You wanna take the second question, Denmark?
Go ahead.
Oh, which one? Ron was saying something about
Oh, Ron,
he
yeah,
got
Yeah.
confused with the top 100,
Yeah,
so he
so nung
submitted
una
the
kong list
2020.
was like, I only listed games ng 2020. Tapos like, Jake, nag-message pa ako sa'yo, tama ba itong ginagawa ko? kasi talagang parang, and you were also telling me, yeah, I also noticed, wow, talagang sobrang fresh lahat.
Oo nga eh.
But yeah, after clarifying, it is your top 100 games of all time
Mm-hmm.
as of 2020. But now we're gonna do it for
Okay.
are there changes to your top 100 games of all time as of 2021? Kasi nga, new games kind of jump
Right.
into the list
Plus the
sometimes.
pandemic factor that would really affect your
Oh yeah,
your
definitely.
gaming,
It,
the
it
way you
changed
game.
up my list for this year. Kasi I got to explore games that I would have not normally tried
Yeah.
ever.
Solo
100%.
games, Ron?
Yes.
Yeah, Ron went solo game. So, and how did I would like to know how'd you come up with the grading system?
Oh, okay. So that's interesting. The grading system is actually just something I copied from. As I said, this is very popular on Board Game Geek. So on the one of the groups there, the Solo Gamers Guild, they do a top 100 people's choice every year also, and this is exactly how they do it. They ask people to submit their list, and then based on that list, if it's a 15 number list, you give 15 points to the
Mhm.
top game in each in the personal list.
Oh, okay.
So that was a that's it's this is a common system. Even beyond Board Game Geek, ranking in, like, I follow comics, for example. People who do this, like top 100 comics, they do this scoring system also. So not I wasn't the first to come up with it. Kopya lang.
Oh, okay. At least now we know how it works, so people can actually have an idea on what they're gonna place in their
Wait lang, anong sinasabi
ranking.
mong you know how it works? Alam kong sinulat ko yung rules of everything
No, I
doon
mean,
sa lengthy yeah, I'm just gonna explain. The lengthy something is written there, but I know people were not gonna read it. It's more of
I
like
read it.
if may
I met
magreklamo,
people.
sinulat ko.
Read
Yun yung
the
second
fine print.
yun yung
Right.
secondary use nung ano na yun, nung comprehensive rules set na yun.
Right, cause last year, right, like what Ron was saying, there were some the way that I bet you're really excited to just post it, and sometimes in your head it sounds differently, or it is different to when you type it, and then the 2020 of all time thing came up as an example. So right now, at least people will know. Oh, that's how it got graded. Oh, that's how it went. No,
Yeah.
so be careful on where you're gonna place your
It matters,
games.
man.
It really
It
does,
it really
because
matters.
I was reading comments last year. It's like, oh, this is the same. There are two people who entered this as number one, and someone entered it at number two. That's why it's now on this number, something
Yep.
like that, right? So
Yep.
uh, that one was like, hey, how did you do that? That's too much math. I cannot. Just leave
Too
it to
much
Jake.
math.
No,
Leave the jet.
yeah, I was looking at how you were running it last year. Nga. In terms of like the so normally when you do your computations and your you so after arranging things, how different was this year and last year's tally? So like what changed with the numbers aside from the total
So
count? No.
okay, so as I was telling Denmark na this question is something that obviously I can't be too spoilery about because that will kind
Mm-mm.
of give away the
Yeah, you
fun
don't
of
have to
revealing it.
answer
Yeah.
No, but
you
and
don't
no,
have to answer
what
the
what I was
ranking.
gonna say, no, what I was gonna say is, last year we had 62 people submit their votes, and now we're 110. So if you think about it, that's roughly 50 new voices submitting their votes this year. So
Hmm.
take it what as it may, that can either swing. That's half new people, so that can either swing the votes entirely to something different or reiterate certain votes. Di ba?
Right.
Because if something stays the same compared to last year, then that means even if you add 50 new gamers, then it must
It
really
still
really be
stands.
still stands. And if something new appears, then you can also say, oh, baka nga it's because we are getting more voices. So
Mhm.
it's interesting yung dynamic we have all of these new voices coming in.
Mhm.
Are
Cool.
we still in the standard deviation realm?
I know, you know what? As I always say,
Were
in
there a lot of outliers this time around?
no, I think as I always say, the top 20 games are super close always
Mm.
because it's like may umubo lang mag-move na siya from 18 to 10, parang ganon. Ganon lang sila ka-close. So what I always
Nice.
emphasize in the list is all of these are good games. It's
Right.
just some of them are just a bit more like compared to
That's
some
how
other games.
important where you rank your game,
Yeah.
right? Where you
Yeah.
place it. That's the 8 to 10 is a big jump. 18 to 10, I mean, is a big jump.
Yeah, you're giving something 15 points. 15
Right.
points can jump over a lot of games, actually.
Right. Cool,
I know
cool.
you cannot answer this one. What games were in the list that got kicked out to this year's? We can't
I
answer
can't
that.
I can't say it now, Morgan, but that's something I will highlight. Like one thing I'm planning to do this
Oh,
year
cool.
is as I
Cool.
release the list, I'm gonna say what their rank was last year.
That's
So
good.
we can kind of figure out like, oy, umakyat, uy, bumaba, parang ganun. Or nawala.
Mm. Could you say in the numbers that and from the last year's list, 5%, 10% actually got bumped off?
No, don't ask that. No, that's okay.
No, because you can make you can
You
make
can assume. You can
assume as the game
calculate.
goes on, as the list goes on, pag sinabi ko na mga 10%. Pag lumampas na tayo sa 10%, edi wala nang
Wala nang
surprise.
gagalaw. Wala.
No hope for
Oo, di
Pero
me.
hindi,
ba?
pwede kasi ma-bump off kahit mataas eh. Kasi nga, medyo malaki
So ngayon,
yung...
ngayon
I have money riding on
i-expect
this.
mo. Wow. Ngayon i-expect mo ngayon na pag sa baba ay hindi pa tapos, hindi pa nalalaglag lahat, so may malalaglag pa, di ba? So at least
yun.
now you don't know.
Okay.
Tama.
Alright. Cool.
Wait. This one's good. On ties, I'm not gonna ask how many tied for number one, but the second question is good. Did you ever have to use your own judgment to resolve ties?
No, meron lang akong system on resolving ties. So if the total score of a game, two games tied, my first tiebreaker is the number of voters who voted for that game. If there's more voters for a game, that breaks the tie. And then if they're also tied that way, the number of first place votes that the game got is the next tiebreaker. And then I think I have to check my rule set. Meron pa yata akong average rank na linagay doon. But there are two or three ways to resolve the tiebreak. If tied talaga, I just
Then
leave
both
them
of them
tied.
win.
Yep,
no?
I just leave them tied.
That's how games go, right? If they're still tied
That
after all this
time.
time,
You both win. Congratulations.
we both win.
Take
Cool.
a selfie.
I
Doesn't
think Kio
matter,
has-
di ba? They're both good games naman eh. Parang
Right.
ganun.
Yeah.
I think Kio has another question for you.
All
Yeah.
right, let's go. From a rank of 1x1 Calax to 5x4
What the-
Calax,
Not
where
that one, the other
5x5
one.
Calax is the highest.
The other one.
What have been the most difficult part of organizing this list?
Oh, cool.
Well, if I take the square root of pi and I
5x3 Calax.
and I assume that the velocity is going at terminal
At the-
speed.
And the Earth
The most
is
dif-
rotating.
And
at a
the Earth is
certain speed.
rotating, and then the other person is from the vantage point of the moon.
Oh my God. Let's just
Um,
answer the question, guys. Please.
Agree.
No, the most difficult part there's a lot of difficult things about this process.
I can tell. Right.
There's a lot. One is okay. I use pivot tables. So one of the things I was gonna try to do last year was to share the raw file, but I never got around to it. So now I will be able to upload it as part of the files in Philippine Game Trader. So you'll see the difficulty of tallying the scores. It's through pivot tables. So the thing with the pivot tables, they're very sensitive. They can only count something if it's exactly the same title. If it's Ticket to Rides, saka Ticket to Ride, hindi niya bibilangin yun. Magkaiba yun para sa kanya. So,
Okay.
all you
So you have
people...
to edit. You have to edit it also.
Yes, 110 times 15 entries. I have to make sure you spelled it all correctly. So people who
My
spell
gosh.
Charterstein, yung Charterstein, okay, alam ko kung ano yung ibig mo sabihin, pero renetype ko na as Charterstone. But yes, yun yung one of the hardest parts of this whole thing.
But someone said, hey, that's really Charterstein. That's a new game.
Wala si BGG. Wala si BGG Chineco.
Nasa BGG.
Chineco.
Oh,
Nasa rules yun. Nasa
We're
BGG
in
dapat.
very good meticulous hands then.
Dude, may nag-vote ng LO. Sabi niya LO. Sabi ko, anong game yung LO? Chinat ko siya. Hindi ko nakita yung LO. Ano yung game na LO? Dude, Lords of Waterdeep yata yun na type ko lang.
Low.
Tapos mali. No. Hindi niya natapos yung itinipe niya.
So it's Lords. It's supposed to be Lords. It's just so happens to be
Lords.
low.
Lo lang yung nilagay niya. Lo. Sabi niya nga. Sabi ko, sige, using ko na lang. Chong.
And kudos to you that you still
Grandpa.
tracked him down and really asked him
Yeah,
what the game
yeah.
was.
I would feel bad if the sanctity of the rankings kinda messed up because of just typo errors. So yun yung tinatry kong
Right.
i-keep correct. Yung the rankings are correct, not because of, and there's no mistakes because of typos.
And you said that there are really a lot of difficult things, right? And I can imagine it's sensitive. It's numbers. It has to be exact.
Yep.
It cannot be like pwede na to.
You would
Goes
be
like this.
surprised how many people say Lord of the Rings, for example. The
Oh,
Lord of the
okay.
Rings,
The
Lord
Lord
of
of the
the
Rings.
Ring, Lord of the Rings. Ano mo yun?
But
They have so
but
many.
you
Lords of the
I
Rings.
I deliberately um like
Lords of Water.
I would search first. So nung ginawa ko yung list ko, I have two browsers up, the form and then BGG. I would first search pang game,
Yeah.
open the game page, copy,
Yeah, yeah,
post,
yeah,
copy,
yeah, yeah,
para damay kasi minsan pati yung mga, ay ganun palang ano nun,
yeah,
ang
yeah,
entry
yeah,
nun, may mga parang
yeah.
even their title up sa URL nag-iiba. Ah,
right.
okay, ito
Yeah,
palang
yeah.
pagkaka-describe nila. So literally take that,
And
isasaksak
place
ko
it there, right?
sa ano, tapos hindi pa dun sa ano sa cell lang, tapos paste. I-click ko pa yun sa taas para lang sure ako walang formatting issues.
Hey, let's say hello to Jacqueline TC. Hey, thank you for joining us.
Eh,
Hi.
Hello.
Hey.
So you had a lot of difficulties, but here's my question: what has been the most rewarding aspect for you with
Yun.
creating this list?
Many many rewarding things. Am I getting choppy? Hindi mo ako choppy, di ba?
Yeah, you're good.
Many
You're good.
many rewarding things then. Yung top of mind obviously is seeing the list itself. The list itself is the reward. Seeing it come together and just learning about all of these games. Just seeing na, I think one of the nice things is pag meron ka nakitang game na gusto mo, tapos gusto rin ng somebody else within the community, it
Oh.
kind of gives you like a feeling of being
Affirmation.
proud, affirmation, and at the same time, meron kang mga kalaro pala na parang akala mo ikaw lang may gusto nito. So meron
Right.
ka pa pala ibang
Affirmation.
kalaro.
I'm not alone.
Yeah. I thought ako
Winning.
lang nakakaalam nitong game na to. There's a lot of, so that's
They
nice.
love
That's
it
nice.
too.
Kumbaya, group hug. Ay, hindi pwede.
Somebody loves
One
this
of
me
us.
like me.
One of
Yay.
us.
Yeah, yeah. And fun din when people like kind of argue about the rankings pag mataas
Hey,
na. It's like,
Spe-
yeah, go
Speaking
on.
of with what you said, were you surprised with some new entries, or did you learn new games because of
Oh,
the list?
last year, I gained a newfound respect for viticulture, for example. Viticulture was like
Woohoo!
top four, top
It
five
is
last
it is
year.
number 4. You know why? Because it's better than.
that was
But viticulture is a good game.
We'll edit
but
that.
is
Okay,
this
don't worry
It's
better
a
about
great
it.
game. I didn't say anything. I'm just saying
What?
viticulture is a very good game. Anyway, sorry. You found respect for Viti,
But yeah,
and oh,
I gained. Yeah, yeah. Oh, am I choppy? Nako, choppy na ako.
a little bit.
Ay, yan
can you do
tuloy
it
dahil
again?
sa
Can you say it again?
ano mo, comment mo eh.
Am I back? Am I back? Am I back?
Yes, you're
Yes,
back. Can you
yes.
say it again?
Sabi ko, I just gained a newfound respect for
Every time he says it.
viticulture. It's like,
There's
it's
something
personally
about
not a
that
game
game.
I would put. Baka
Jake,
hinahak ako ng viticulture fans.
Every time
Oo nga
you're
eh.
gonna say it, that's
No, the other
when
game.
the reason.
Hindi
Oh, okay na
viticulture.
ulit.
Yung
Oh,
sa contest.
sasabihin ko na ulit. Okay na, pwede na. Sabi ko lang, I gained a newfound respect for viticulture. Because last year, it was not even in my top 50. Yung viticulture. Kind of
What?
like not cared about that game. And I was just so surprised how many people like viticulture. It's like, huh? What? What? But, I guess people love it.
We do. I mean, they do. So there you go. I think
Okay.
it's Ron's
So
turn to ask one.
yeah, so You mentioned that you got it from the solo board game group sa BGG. Uh, any advice or to other game groups that want to also try to do this for their group? I mean, I could easily think of like the top paints for Philippine titles, right? Or top colors, or
Yeah, yeah,
top
yeah.
RPGs. So I think that it's a fun exercise that the whole community can get together and get behind by. So what's your advice of how to get it started and what to research, what to learn?
I think yung top of mind is you just need to get, aside from alam mo na yung mechanics of how it works, how the scoring works, etc. What's important is you get a good sense of how big a list you can ask people. Kasi, for example, I don't know how varied paints are. Can you make a list of top 10 paints or like top 15, top 20 paints? I don't know. So, ako kasi I kind of settled on top 15 after giving it some thought of what best is.
Mhm.
Kasi it's a good number that goes beyond 10, obviously. But
Yeah.
so obviously you can come up with a top 10 easily. Thus you have to think about the next last five. Parang ganun iniisip ko. So
The
you kind of
runner
have to
up.
stretch your brain a bit.
Mhm.
Right.
The runner ups. Cool.
Cool, cool, cool.
Nice. Very nice.
But I wouldn't be doing this anytime soon. Can I copy your spreadsheet formula and just like paste it on?
No, I offered Jake, tell me, I'm gonna get this automated. We can bring it as a website. People can fill in
Webs.
and look for the games in BGG API and all that. But he loves
Pwede ba
his
yun? Hindi ko
table.
nga hindi ko nga alam eh.
Yeah.
Pwede ba yun?
Yeah,
Well,
there
something
there's
to
an
look
API
forward
for
to next
BGG.
year. Next year. We
Para
can
pag
do it
nag-search
next year.
sila, you know, in Qualtrics Foundry, when you list your games, when you answer their survey,
Yeah, yeah,
nag-fill in
yeah,
agad
yeah.
yung ano. So yun, there's an
I was
API
figuring that
naman
out.
for...
Di ko alam na marunong ka pala. Di ko alam marunong ka pala.
I offered you last year.
He has
Ano
too
ba yun?
much
12
things
months,
to think
12 months
about.
ago na
It
yun.
might have slipped his mind.
Anyway,
Amazing
I-refresh
ni
mo naman
Jake.
yung offer para malala ko.
sige, sige, yan.
I'm in the middle
I-refresh
of it
na.
na eh. You offer it to me now lang? I'm almost
after,
finished eh.
after all of that, no? Yeah.
Let's do it
That's a
But,
good
again. Do it
idea.
again.
Web-based
oh,
tayo. Web-based sana next year. Diba?
Yeah, that would
oo.
work too. And I think everybody can do
Diba?
web based now.
Are you using ba
Yeah.
Excel, Jake? Excel?
I-automate ko lang din yung Excel ni Jake, nandun pa rin sa likod, finifill in ko lang.
Oh, yun pala eh. Pwede pala eh. Pag in-upload ko, makikita mo by end of this whole shebang. You'll see the
So,
list.
I think Denmark, are you still asking how the...
No, I think Kia will ask something for
Okay.
this one.
Do we have any
Go
questions from the audience? From the comments? No one wants to ask Jake a question. They're also confident now. Oh, my game will win the top 100. You
Uy,
bunch of- okay.
viticulture daw. Ito ba number one mo,
Mhm.
Luvin? Hindi ko alam eh.
Okay, so I guess my personal last question is, so you've played Wingspan, right? Have you played Wingspan, Jake? So
Are you asking me
You
if I
haven't?
played with birds? Yes.
yeah, you played. So since you play with birds, and okay, so if you laid 3 eggs and then swallow stole your bird's nest, how will the top 100 be revealed this year?
I think Jake hanged. Jake.
No, Jade is thinking about that swallow. and
Nagahang
that
ako eh. Wait
egg.
nga. Wait. Sige, wait. Can I try to reconnect? Can you just give me a minute?
Thinking,
I'll try
Jake.
to reconnect.
Thinking Jake. All right.
Okay.
That
So,
made him hang. That question made the laptop hang.
Wingspan made Jake hang. Oh my goodness.
Hey, speaking of Wingspan, it's a
Yes.
perfect example of how we can vote, right? And how it
Uy,
affects us.
sabi niya si Javi.
Javi, this is for you. Clint didn't like Wingspan on
Okay,
paper,
I'm
but
back.
when he played
I'm
it,
back. Is this better?
there you go. All right, there
Yeah,
you go.
yeah, yeah.
Speaking of Wingspan again,
Or is
go
this
on,
back?
Jake.
So if you
Sorry, I
were-
didn't ask that. Naalala ko na. Oh, go on.
Sige,
If I were,
well,
any
if you were
question
a bird
ulit,
in
Kiyo, sorry.
Wingspan, if you, okay, I'll
Okay.
get to the point. Okay, if you were a bird in Wingspan and you had three eggs and the swallow did something to your bird's nest, how will the top 100 be revealed this year? See,
So first,
and
if
again.
I was a bird, what?
Okay,
Hanggang na naman
how will the
ako.
top 100 be revealed this year? There you go, Jake.
I cannot.
Am I back?
I cannot
Am I
do
back?
this.
Am I
Yes,
back?
yes, yes, you
Yes,
are.
Am I
yes.
back?
I
Blink
cannot
twice
keep
if
a
I'm
straight
back.
face.
Blink twice if I'm back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. um, tawag dito. How will it be revealed? It will be revealed through the wondrous technology that is Facebook. I will post it on Facebook. Hopefully, starting end of this week. One thing that I
Okay.
will start
That's
doing is
tomorrow.
yes. Oh nga no. Oh my God, I kind of committed
Oo
myself.
nga, no?
Um, end of this week runs all the way to Sunday, by the way. But anyway,
Cool. Okay, fine,
um,
fine.
Depends. You
depends
start
on.
the week on a Sunday, so
I know,
It's
I
on
know, I know.
Saturday. It ends on Saturday.
Yeah, but I'll try to double post it also on Philippine Game Traders and PBE kasi PBE maraming tao. And then Philippine Game Traders, they'll admin ako doon. I can kind of control and keep the posts on top and kind of
Mhm.
save the posts, diba? Kasi as you mentioned, Denmark at the start, once we post this, it got kind of gets lost into the ether. So if I kinda I since I'm an admin on PGT, I can pin those posts at least for future reference. People can take a look at it. So I'm gonna post it on PGT and PBE. Um,
But it's
starting
either
and we will
tomorrow or
also
Saturday.
re-share it here in
yes,
Variable Play.
Variable play,
yes,
right?
we can also do that. Yeah, we can let's coordinate, fam.
You're gonna do 10 each again, right? So it starts at 100 to 90.
What I did last year was I did 20, 20, 20, 10, 10,
Okay,
5,
okay.
5. Parang ganun kaya ata
All right,
ginawa.
cool, cool, cool. So you're doing 20 again?
Yeah, I think that's just to get the list quickly moving along because I think people are more excited about the top games anyway. So that's
100
what
to
we'll do.
80
So
this weekend.
last year medyo nasaktan ako. Aga ko nakita si Kemet eh.
Oo nga.
No.
No,
It's
No.
it's gonna come in
it's
earlier
gonna
again.
happen
But
again.
hey, think about it. It's still the top 100.
Yeah, I
People
know.
still
I know.
notice it, right? Out of
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
5,000 every
Na,
year.
nakalagay doon. There's like 2, 3 people that put it at their number one. So I'm like, okay, I'm already one of those. So I
My
guess I just
money's
need
on
to
Dune. My money's on Dune in the top 10.
Dun,
do an
dun,
My
Imperial.
dun, dun,
I
Dune,
bet
Dune.
I bet my number one
dun.
will not be where I want it to be.
Why don't you say? Why don't you say now what
Oh,
your votes are? I mean, it doesn't matter. It won't change. The counts have been the
won't change
It
same.
anymore.
doesn't matter.
Last year my number one won. So I'm happy about that.
Scythe was your number one last year.
Yes, and it was
Okay.
still my number one for this year, even though I don't get to play it that much. But that's a perfect length
Personal
of game
bias
for
na lang yun
me.
eh. Di ba?
No,
It's not
it's
a
really
good game,
good.
but
I can say the same about some of your games. And I love this. I love this part where people will actually start saying things like, "How did that end up there? We've played it. We didn't like it. You like it. I don't like it." That itself starts that conversation, and it
yeah.
goes on to different topics like what games do you like? You want to hang out with us? Oh, we play the same. It can branch out to anything else. So that's amazing, and how even the rankings can even bring us together.
I'm actually super
Hopefully, not
excited.
apart.
I'm super excited. Meron akong meme prepared. Meron akong mga meme na prepared. Ready ko na yung, alam mo yun, no? Yung let them fight meme. Let them fight. Let
Yeah,
them fight.
Wala na yung Jackie Chan na, what?
I bet Scythe will be dropping because of the pandemic. Well, like what you said earlier, if it's still in the top 10s, top 15s, it still holds, right? So if it's a good game, it's still yes, a good game. There you go.
Yeah,
So hopefully
for
we'll
sure,
see.
for sure.
Yeah. Ako, ano eh, I thought Dune Imperium would top my list. Pero ang hinahanap ko pa rin na place, Path of Light and Shadow. So siya yung nag number one ko. this year.
Yeah, I saw your list. Tama.
Yeah.
Path of Light
Not,
Shadow yun.
Yeah.
not that
Talagang
shipping container game.
import export, it's there.
No, not that one. The other, the big one, the big box one.
Panamax, it's also
Yeah,
there.
oh,
Still there.
Panamax, the shipping game. Ako naman, my top one was Forgotten Waters kasi it was
that is good. Right,
specifically made
Mm.
during this pandemic talaga.
Yeah, yeah,
right.
It
yeah.
was so
It's a good game.
accessible for everybody kasi as the devs let loose the remote application as soon as the pandemic hit because they knew that people
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to see each other. So yeah, Forgotten Waters was my number one bet. I don't know if
I-
it'll be in the top 10, but I'm hoping it will be in the top 20 at least.
I
At
think
least
it went into circulation. I still see it in stores.
it did. It did.
Yeah.
And hopefully a lot of people get to play it, enjoy it like we did. Maybe it will go up and replace some of the top 20s. I don't know. I haven't
Yeah.
seen Jake's list, but that's also something we that's what I was saying. The pandemic will actually be a big factor. I think on how this list will be shaping up this year.
Yes.
Because
Speaking of
that's,
big
that's what happened.
factors, um, I have an announcement.
Oh, whoa.
You do?
Yes.
What is this? Exclusive.
Exclusive.
I think
Thank you
it's
for
actually
the-
really an exclusive.
And the only thing that what might prevent it from happening is mainly the pandemic itself. So we've been asked to well, basically a location asked us if we can run an event in their area. So they're giving us December 18 and 19. So medyo saglit na lang yun, 2 weeks from now. Tama ba? Para mga ganun na lang siya. Right?
It's that second right now. So
Yeah.
14.
Yeah,
Somewhere
yeah.
around there.
Yeah, 2 to 3
2.5
weeks
weeks.
from yeah. So December 18 and 19, it's gonna be in Eton West End, which is very near where
It's in Chino
Ron-
Roses, right?
where we used to run our bacon, which is in I Academy. So just be earlier. Yeah, and so we have a mini convention, a possibility for a mini convention. We're really hoping. So it's an open game night, live mini convention, December 18 to 19 at Eton, not
West End.
Eton,
Wow.
without the A.
Sorry.
And then it's
What time is
all
this?
caps, all caps.
While I edit.
Eton. naging naging buffet.
Guy. It's a guy. Wait, what time is this before you make
Mm.
fun of me? At
10 a.m.
starts
to
at 10 a.m., right?
Yeah, 10
Do they
a.m.
need
8
to
p.m.
register?
No, because it's fairly an open space. They just need to be vaccinated or at least can present that they are in good health.
So
and
open
can
house.
come.
Wow.
Who can come here?
yeah, so people who know about it, the ones who are in the show, so all of the gamers, followers of Variable Play, we're all inviting you to join
Even
us.
those who are not followers of Variable Play
Yes,
can
of
go.
course, of course. If you get a chance to
Hey,
be
word of
invited,
mouth.
you are, of course, very much welcome. If this is your first time seeing
Please
him,
like and subscribe, guys. Subscribers na only. Loko lang ha. Loko lang.
yun. So they gave us the ground floor. I think part of it is actually we're partnering with Neutral Grounds. They're going to be running a Magic the Gathering event. There might be some more Hammer. We'll talk to the Pilipintados also if they're interested to run a few games, run a few painting sessions. We'll also talk to the RPG communities if they are also available to run D&D. But basically, we have a chance to make a mini convention. So it's very instant, I know, but sayang yung opportunity.
Hey, that's how we do things. Surprise!
Surprise!
Surprise! Again,
Sakto.
Ron. Sige, let's announce it again for the people who just came in.
Yes. So we are running hopefully with if the government permits, no sudden changes, so open game night live mini convention on December 18 and 19, sponsored by Neutral Grounds and Ludus Distributors and Eton. So it's going to be at Eton West End, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. for both dates, Saturday and Sunday. There is no entrance fee. The park, we're going to be
Of course, we
um
never charge.
well,
We haven't
We
charged for
don't.
4 years.
yes.
We don't. We don't. We
That's
don't. We
why.
don't.
Why start now?
Yeah, why start now?
I
Hey, but that's really good. So if you guys wanna introduce your family, your friends, your other game group to celebrities like Ron,
Wow.
who is from
No.
Open Game Night,
We will sign your back.
he will sign he will sign your
Card
folded
back,
wishes
card back. Mm.
and quotes and verses box. So hey, we'd like to meet you. We'd like to say hello to you, and if you wanna game with us, hang out with us, or just be crazy with us, hey, we'd like to meet you on December 18th to 19th,
Mm.
10 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can bring your own games, and we
Yes.
just ask that please have your vaccination card ready and please wear a mask. And don't put others at risk if you don't have complete vaccines yet. We're gonna
Yeah,
have a con
and
soon.
if you are not feeling well, then yun lang.
You can
I'm
skip
sorry.
this. It's
Yes.
okay.
And just to add, I'm I got inspired from ito pati sina Denmark di alam.
What?
Whoa.
There's so
Whoa.
many news today.
So I got inspired from Tom Vassal. Actually, si Gathering of Friends din, si Alan Moon ginagawa din na to. But they also do this in the Dice Tower retreat. So I'm thinking, since Christmas naman, we can kind of do this. And it's basically sort of like an exchange gift. But the way it works is you basically bring games to a pool. And
To get wet.
we have a pool of games,
Oh, okay. Sorry.
and then we will have all of our names, people who contributed,
Cool.
and
Cool.
we raffle that. And basically, whoever picks first gets to pick a game first, and you do that until you cycle
Biggest
through.
box wins.
Yes,
Parang ano, parang white elephant. White elephant. Di mo alam kung ano yung laman ng games. Box niya, ano,
Right.
ticket to ride, ano, ticket to ride,
15th.
ano
Oh,
kasi,
Morgan will love that. Morgan and Ronin will
pagbukas
love
mo,
that.
Barahan lang, ano?
Cards Against Humanity, Cards Against Humanity yung laman.
Hey, but one of the rules would be buy a game that you would like to own also, so that it will be fair for everyone. Like you're not
yeah. Well,
shortchanging it or anything else. Well, something
Oh,
to think
well,
about.
it's
I'm not saying
new.
it's a rule.
yeah.
Be
It's
new.
So,
something
All
to
right.
think
and
about.
I'm already gonna be putting in enough games into the pool na more likely there's like people would come home with doubles. So I personally would be adding already a big stack into
On
it.
the 18th, are we doing this on the 18th too,
I'm going
Probably
there
on
at.
the
Oh
18th.
wow.
or the
Okay.
19th?
Mhm.
Kasi yung
So, are you saying,
medyo
aside from gaming, there are free games on the
there are
18th?
free games.
Yes,
Grabe.
Oh,
yes.
Oh
damn
my
free.
God.
So in order
Grabe.
for you to join that raffle, you need to bring at least one game that you're gonna
Yeah,
give
you wanna give
also.
back something.
Parang
But
Soulstone, gano'n. You have to give up
Exchange.
something, di ba?
you can give bili kayo ng ano, ng Darna or ng Hugot,
You're
di
in.
ba? Support local games tapos uwi ka with Terraforming Mars. Pwede yun.
Dahil na hindi naman tayo sa kahugot, ha? Mga
What's
regalo
that
nila, gano'n.
game? Hey,
Will
but
we be
Yeah.
streaming Ron on the live event?
Yes, well,
We
we
will.
are gonna try to stream because
Hopefully we
we
have
are
the net
not
there.
sure how's the internet connection. I'm gonna try to have a few more meetings with them and see if I can get like a 5G phone that we can
We can do live shows
uh, uh,
on
live
the spot
show there.
with the other host of the Variable Play
Yeah.
family.
So
Hey,
that's generally what we're gonna be doing. The details on what happens on the 18th and the 19th, I'm still working with
hammering
the
it out.
sponsors. But yun, one of those days we're gonna run that um, parang exchange gift. I don't know what it's
Cool.
called. Thing.
White, like Jake said, white elephant. So, if you guys want to see hopefully every member of the variable play community,
Tools
Wow.
available to
you want to hang out and talk math with Jake, just come along
or play dominant
or,
species.
with Jake for like 6 hours.
or
Hours.
or because I wasn't able to say what kind of bird I am, maybe I'll answer it during the 18th. What kind of bird I am?
So many things. So again, OGN Live Minicon, Open Game Night Live Minicon, December 18 to 19 in partnership with Neutral Grounds and Ludus. It's gonna be from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. at Eton West End. You can waste this, I think. If you're familiar with Chino Ross's that KFC Petron intersection, if I'm right, is it
Petron ba
Petron
siya
or
o Caltex?
Caltex? Caltex,
Caltex.
right? It's near there, or the Cafe Puro plant where they pack all those coffee.
Really? Ang alam
So
ko lang
it's
is
somewhere near
papunta
there.
siya sa Cash and Carry. So it's in between.
Right. So before wait. So please announce pairam ng heli. Hey Luvin, you can live vicariously through our stream.
Bakit taga saan ba si Luvin?
Will be
He's from
live.
Visayas.
Ay, ganun
So,
ba?
okay.
Oh. Luvin,
Can
hanap mo
live vicariously through us.
kami ng ano dyan. ng
Venue.
area. Ng venue.
Hanap mo kami ng area. Oo nga,
hanap mo
bakit
ng,
hindi?
ano,
Let's host one in Visayas. Why not?
Oo. Hanap tayo
Alright.
ng venue dyan. Tsaka also in Davao, Sinamers, kailangan din.
Yeah.
CDO, pwede rin.
Yeah.
We can go there. Just, we can help you
Wow,
organize.
tour. National
help you
tour.
get
Wow.
Wow! Board game.
Campaign trail.
Okay, so before we go and before we leave, we have a few more. The Variable Plays a Network, and we have a few more shows that will be happening right before Jake announces the list. In the weekend. So today we had open game night, and tomorrow at 8 p.m. Monkey Plays, Danilyn will unbox. How many games did she buy? She's been unboxing for 3 weeks now. She has a
Straight
lot
through.
of games.
Kaya walang playthrough. Puro unboxings lang.
Yes,
Mahirap
unboxing
mag-playthrough, kailangan rally mo pa muna eh.
Ito, bubuksan mo lang.
8 p.m. Unboxing Exploding Minions at Monkey
Ooh.
Plays
I
Facebook
wanted to see
and
what's
YouTube.
that. Ano,
YouTube
what's
page.
inside?
And also on the variable play pages, and our show at 9 p.m. straight from the Meeple's mouth. We're gonna be reviewing Ticket to Ride Europe 15th anniversary. It's gonna be at 9 p.m. here on Variable Play. On Saturday, we're gonna be waiting for Jake.
Bukas pa lang. Sige, bukas pa lang.
No, do it on Saturday.
Midnight,
do it on
midnight,
Saturday. It's
midnight,
like we're gonna do it
midnight.
on Saturday. And
Midnights.
Sunday at 8 a.m. with Ron Solo Brawl, meditation and exercise for your body.
And
Besides-
/ tabletop motivations. I did my first tabletop
yeah, you
motivations
did.
last
That's
week.
Sunday.
Yes.
Fun.
And at 9 p.m., hey, if you guys want to play Magic Online live with us, you can message Javi at Variable Play. I know he's looking for people that he can play with this Sunday at 9 p.m. on Sunday Night Magic.
EDH.
I don't know if it's
mag-EDH
going to be
din sila
DH,
dun.
right? So there you go. Those are announcements. And again, we would like to thank Happy Jake, Excited Jake.
The-
Funny guy,
Lagging
Jake.
Jake.
The OGs
Lagging
Squirtle.
Jake.
The
OG
original
Squirtle.
Squirtle.
Pokemon. There's a new Pokemon that came out. So, but yeah.
Hey, but seriously, what you're doing with the 100, it's not easy, and we appreciate
We
your
are
work.
very, very
and what you're
grateful.
doing.
And
We salute you.
yes.
Salute to
Wala
you,
na eh.
sir.
More number crunching.
Naumpisa na eh. Ano na eh. So, wala na. Ako na lang. Sige guys. Ako na lang bibili.
No. We're waiting for this. We're waiting for this. Hey, I can volunteer and just spoil everything. Ah!
No, my
This is
only
the time of the
my only request is next time type your games better.
Wrong spelling, wrong people.
Oh, wrong
Wrong,
mistake.
please. Okay.
Hey,
That's
there you go. That's our show. Thank you, Jake, for explaining to us the top 100 Philippines top 100 board games, and we're looking forward for the list this weekend or whenever you get to it. Hopefully, people will agree with how
no,
it's
no,
ranked
don't agree with it. Fight. Fight.
and
I look
how.
forward to the
Let me
Fight
fight.
me.
I look forward to the discourse.
Fight me.
Fight me.
And there you go. Thanks, Jake. Thanks for guesting us. And Ron, anything else?
Yeah, super thank you. And pardon for the sudden intrusion ulit. I wasn't supposed to be here at the
I didn't
moment.
know. Shh.
We did say
I
that.
was fucked up. They were, sabi ko, ay, meron pa ako. Kasi pagdating ko, pagpasok ko, 9:30, sakto. It's like, ako, pero hindi, may 2 minutes pa yan. Magra-run pa siya sa Denmark. Habol pa ako. Diretso na sa loob. Wala na ng briefing.
Let's wing it. There you go.
Kaya na Lin.
So thank you very
Okay,
much, Jake.
thank you.
We'll
Thank
have
you.
more
Thank you for
serious
having
questions
me.
for you next time after the 100's out. Expect
Yeah.
more serious and really serious questions talaga.
Compute the square root of pi. I'll be prepared next
We'll cook
time.
more potatoes.
Yeah, and to all the potato lovers and the potato society, I'll shout out.
Okay. Thank you so
Hey,
much, Jake.
sorry, Jake, before you go, what's your channel on YouTube?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Jake Geeks Out is a channel that I launched because I'm bored in the house and I need to have an outlet for my creativity. And it's something I've always wanted to do. So Jake Geeks Out, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. I know you in the chat if you haven't subscribed. I'll hunt you down and you'll see me in your dreams. Telling you to subscribe. I have 2 videos out pa lang, but I plan to kind of be
Pero
more.
the quality of the videos
Top notch, man.
puts our content here to shame.
Everything.
That's it.
Everything to shame.
Actually, that's kind of preventing me from doing a third video. It's like,
Other
oh
one.
my God, so much expectations. Hindi na pwede mag-post ng ano lang, ng parang, hi guys, welcome to my vlog. Parang ganun. Hindi na pwedeng ganun. Kailangan medyo may direction lahat. No. But anyway, I keep on experimenting. I'm gonna try to just figure out what everybody likes and what's fun. So, but yeah, please subscribe. Thank you.
Cool.
All right.
Jake Geeks
Thank
Out.
you. Thank you. Please subscribe to Jake's channel. And of course, we hope that you guys stay safe. Play more games. But always remember, get vaccinated. May opportunities na to get boosters. So, yun. So if you have that opportunity, get that booster in because things are getting kind of chaotic outside again. And we don't know how that's going to trickle into us. So again, please stay safe, everyone. And until next time, thank you for watching Variable Play. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Play more games.
Potato!
Bye. Bye.
Potato!
Catch you later.